think you see me. Hi, welcome back. And welcome back, Dara, to your own channel after a short break. I'm so happy to be back. We can chat a little bit more about a little break from a life and a bit healthier. But we'll do that at the end of the video. So today we're making what I think is probably one of the healthiest muffin recipes that you will ever find on the internet.
In these muffins, we are using alternative flours like chickpea and almond flour for that extra boost of protein and fiber. And they're sweetened with bananas and dates, so there's no refined sugar or dairy in these muffins. However, they're still incredibly moist, rich, and delicious.
Let's get cooking. First thing that we're going to do is take a blender. I soaked here dates, and the first thing that we need to do is kind of convert them into a mushy texture, and I usually just blend them with the rest of the wet ingredients, and then I just pour that wet mixture over the mix of our dry ingredients. We're going to use around 10 dates depending on dates that you use, whether they're Medjool or sorry, I know this sounds horrible on a microphone. It's like, sounds like someone is hitting you with a hammer on your head. Okay. So depending on the type of the dates that you use, you might need more. And then we're going to add about 2 bananas. I have 2 very ripe ones. Then we're going to add whatever non-dairy milk you have on hand. I'm here using oat, half a cup of that. We're going to add a little bit of vanilla as soon as I grab a teaspoon. I'll be right back. Vanilla. All right, yes, this can only make it better. A 1/3 cup or 80 grams of natural peanut butter. What means natural? It means that the only ingredients are peanuts. Sometimes I'm okay with added salt, but you don't want any sugar added to your peanut butter, and you most certainly do not want any oil added to your peanut butter because peanuts are fatty. They don't need extra fat, especially not when it comes from some weird sources of fats. So let's go ahead and blend these together. I think my neighbors are watching me. This is weird. Okay. So it does not have to be perfectly blended. Just want it to be as uniform as possible. All right, let's move to dry ingredients. For dry ingredients, we're gonna go first with chickpea flour, 1 cup of almond flour, 1.5 tablespoons of tapioca, 1/2 tablespoon of baking powder. We're gonna add our wet mixture and also 2 tablespoons of coconut oil that I forgot to add to the wet mixture. Coconut oil comes in. It looks amazing. I'm gonna drop like a huge spoon of the batter in each of the molds. And then I'm using silicone, so you don't even have to grease them. And then I have here vegan chocolate chips, and I'm gonna add them to the middle of these muffins, and I'm gonna top them off with some more. So I'm gonna go ahead and add those chips now inside. Add a little bit more of batter.
Bake muffins in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 minutes.
So muffins are out of the oven, and while we're waiting for them to cool down, I'll share a few things with you. While I love to create recipes and everything related to YouTube, this is not my full-time job. I actually work as an engineer in Los Angeles, and I am in the process of getting license in the state. To be licensed engineer in California, you have to pass 3 different tests, and I was actually studying for one of those 3 exams just during the month of January. And here is a little wisdom that I want to share with you that I needed to accept during this time, and that is a quote I heard from the really good channel that I love to listen. It is called Modern Wisdom, and he said, you can have anything you want, but you can't have everything you want. And I really love that, because it gave me a right to focus only on one thing. And as a Eastern European girl, I grew up convinced that women are superwomen, and that in order to keep justifying that I'm a superwoman, I actually need to complete impossible things at the same time. And that can put a lot of pressure on anyone. Being an engineer and having a full-time job and YouTube is just a lot on its own, but then having that other task that you need to accomplish on top of that is just a lot. And I let myself focus on one thing, and I said that that one thing will be exam. And now that it's over, I just want to work and create and enjoy life a little bit. I hope that it makes you understand where I'm coming from. I hope that you can learn something from this lesson that I accepted. I will always be here for you and I know that you're there for me, so thank you for that. I'm gonna let these cool down first here, and then I'm gonna transfer them on rack and then let them cool down completely, and then we're gonna enjoy them. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for being here. Today is actually 4th year since I started the channel for the first time, and we are 2 subscribers less than 3,000 subscribers, and I'm very happy. I know the beginnings are always bumpy and slow, but I'm really enjoying this ride. And thank you for riding it with me.